Hey friends, it's 1st of July and hence we have a new hero of the month. And first look and the first thought comes is, well, he's got a cool body and he's ice cold. That actually doesn't go rhyme together well. But jokes apart, Ice 5-star hero who's a sorcerer class, and immediately the thought goes below. And when I say below, it's about the speed, the mana speed, which is slow. And that dampens the whole feel because slow heroes in today's play become mostly niche or rarely used, and for certain type of players never used heroes, so depending on roster options and roster realities. So there it is. But let's go and talk about this hero further and see if there is something worthy and useful in this hero. So um, Klaern, that's the name, has two passives. But before that, this will activate, his family bonus will activate by end of the year. So we still have 183, 184 days to go. He has two passives. So the first is he resists mana reduction, which is a very good passive to have because there are a lot of mana messing around that happen, and this fellow can resist. And the second passive is resist special skill blocking, which is actually a very good passive to have. Because then this ability ensures that there are quite a few heroes that exist who mess around with your special skills by blocking them, like Amiki or Alfrike, and there are some new, like Kullervo is there in the Kalevala family, and some new crazy ones are on the way. So this special ensures that this hero doesn't get stopped and blocked. So good. Now let's go forward to see the stats. So it's 762 attack, 768 defense, and 1411 health. So attack and defense are fairly similar numbers, and they're not anything significant. So the 768 though is fairly okay, I would say, but attack is a little low because this fellow is an attacking hero and this fellow is slow speed. So I would have expected something crazy to be there in the attack, but we'll read further. Health is fairly good. Klaern's special is called Hailstorm, and he deals 240 damage to all enemies, which is good. And when I read 240 to all enemies, I hit all, I see that the first few nodes can in the talent path can take the 762 to 790, 800 plus, and then this 240 becomes a good hit. Of course, slow speed, so there will be not too many occasions where he will get used easily because of roster options, but the hero is there in the roster, and if I have chosen to level up, then how can I reinforce and prepare the hero for a proper play is always what the player would want. And I'm talking about all the player base. I'm not talking about any specific types. People who don't care a damn about this hero can just disregard my point on this. Moving forward, he gives damage over time of 205 water damage, which is over 5 turns, which means 41 per turn, which is, I would say, tiny. And absorbs 25% of the dealt water damage as health. Now the thought comes is 25% so if there are 5 heroes, he's giving water damage of 41, 25% of that is going to be 10 HP. So does he get 10 HP as health, or does he get 10, 10, 10? So that is 50 HP because he's giving it to 5 heroes, needs to be checked. I did get Klaern earlier during my 20 Epic Hero token summons, which I was holding for this moment. And I tested him, and the video is just attached after this for you to see. It's quite interesting. So I'm going to do a test of the new hero of the month with this team. So I've tried to keep the team as non-buffy as possible so that we can actually see what happens. Obviously, Klaern is at 1-1, so there's not much that can happen. But I wanted to basically test the water damage contribution to health, the 25%. How does that work? That's the main thing I want to see. So let's see. Okay. We got the first match. 7. And that's it. And hopefully we can do one more. Oh, there you go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack these fellows. I can start stuff in the next one. Great. Now there is a critical, but okay, that's hardly anything. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so all have got 15 water damage per turn because his current card is 75. So 1/5 of 75 is 15. That's fair enough. Now what do I do? What do I do? Which is the best one? The best move that I can make? Okay. So he gets 3/3/3 4 times. Brilliant. Whoever is alive, that contributes to the water damage. Okay, that's good to know. We can try it once more. Let's see if 5 fellows come because we don't have any groups. Come on. Yes, 4 times 4 came. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the scrap and these 2 fellows won't die. Let's do this. So 2 fellows, I think 3/3 should come. Boom. Oh. Well, I'm not so good at testing videos, but I got it twice, which is excellent. If I proceed further, the element link gives ice allies plus 10% defense for 4 turns. So brilliant. Once he fires, of course, depends on when he fires, but that 768 is going to get an addition of 76, which means it'll go to something like 840. So that is actually nice. Now, having gone through the whole thing, I'm trying to mull over as to what use could Klaern have, and well, different rosters, different uses. I mean, for new mid-level players, this fellow is a hit-all hero, and I see a lot of use in terms of farming the map. I see one very good place this hero coming to use is events, because he is a hit-all hero. He can be reinforced and used to go for a big bam, bam, bam. Though whoever does that might have other options, but there are quite a few players who don't have multiple options, and this hero could come into play for events where we do use a lot of ice heroes, and a hit all is always very useful. So many uses of this hero in combination with a team. Otherwise, for a big chunk of the rosters, I see this hero not getting the scopes, which is the final ascension. And whoever chooses to level this guy up will use this hero in Rush. So, again, becomes very niche and very specific. So, I personally am not feeling very excited seeing this hero, even though I've got one copy. I don't know, might land up in the Soul Exchange um, once I see utility of his. But at the same time, what I'm saying is not the truth and the gospel truth and the reality. Certain players will use creativity, and I'm just absolutely amazed at the creativity many players bring to the play as I read on the forums. So while I read complaints and cribs on the forum, which also update me about many things and make me think, because I am mostly a positive thinker, and I have a lot of positive outlook towards the game and various aspects. But when I hear a complaint and a crib, there have been quite a few occasions when I've agreed, and I said, "Oh damn, I did not see it that way," and that's a valid one, and I end up reinforcing it with my comment and my support. So I take the good, bad, and the ugly and see how it is, because good, bad, and the ugly is not actually what the label suggests, but it's very contextual and it is different for different persons. So similarly, this hero is going to be good, bad for different players for different reasons. If you get this hero, I would still say congratulations, because getting a 5-star is always fabulous. And I would love to hear the views, and I would love to hear what are your thoughts about this hero and various uses of this particular hero. So there you go. Those are my thoughts. I'm not going to rate this hero, because if I'm not feeling excited, I will not be able to give the rating. And personally, rating is irrelevant. I do ratings of that A plus or B plus 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 or A 10 times plus only as a joke. So there you go. Thanks for listening. I hope I have made some sense, and catch you in the next video. Cheers.